Have a look at this, Brian. Remember, this was during a visit by the Clough clan to the ITV studios in 1973. The boy on my lap is, of course, 20 years on, the latest Anfield hero, your own son, Nigel.
When I see him on your knee, I find that incredible.
It's an incredible sight it was. But I've seen him grow up into a fine player, and you've had him as a son and as a player.
Thank you for the compliment.
And you must be proud of the way he started, particularly at Liverpool now.
Well, I'm proud for him, because it's been a big move for him. He lives just across the road from me, give or take a few miles, and he wasn't happy about leaving Nottingham Forest, but he was happy signing for Liverpool. And when a young man, he's only 27, and people think, ah, well, he's full of himself and all that type of thing, he was entrenched, if that's the right word, in Nottingham Forest. And he asked me advice, and I said, get to Liverpool, have a change, go. And of course, Nottingham Forest didn't treat him as well as he should have been treated.
And life has moved on as well for you now. Tell me how you're coping with...
You mean I've shot it?
No, I didn't. You could never do that.
I'm loving every second. And people sometimes, Brian, don't believe me. And they say, how you're coping with retirement. I'm loving it, man.
Truly?
I should have done it 5 years ago.
Had it become that much more difficult over the years for managers to cope? I don't mean with tactical things, because you manage that, but with players' demands and so on. Had it become a much more difficult job?
Management has become harder in football regarding agents and players' demands and the absolute necessity that you have to succeed.
Easy thing to say is it's not as good as it was. Is that something that you subscribe to?
Well, I think it's as good as it was. Somebody gave me an OBE, and the Queen asked me about football, and I said, it's better than it's ever been.
Really?
Yes. Now, as a friend, that's the first time I've told that to anybody.
Appreciate that. Did she feel that, did you get the impression that she was also impressed by that?
Well, I think she's impressed, or not impressed is the wrong word, actually. I think she's interested in everything. I think she's interested in everything that goes about. I think she was looking forward to meeting me.
I'm sure.
That's a joke.
Terrific. Now, what's going to happen now?
Retirement-wise?
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to love it, man. You just get round to seeing me occasionally. I'm going to watch a bit of cricket. I might even go to the West Indies, but I'll take your advice. Not going to for too long.
Don't go for too long.
No.
Do you think you might be tempted to come back into football? Or is that now...
Management-wise? Yeah. Not a prayer. My son, the little son who used to work with me, who now works with Liverpool, he thinks that I should have taken a job at Forest or whatever, consultancy and all that type of thing. No prayer. Barbara and I have had enough of it. I don't mean that possibly as it sounds. The harshness of my voice doesn't mean that. We've done our stint. I'm 58, going on 98. I've done my stint, 41 years. And I'm looking forward to just watching the grass grow and smelling my roses and seeing a friend like you.
Terrific. Well, I can only say that millions watching will say thank you for what you've given them, and I thank you for your friendship too.
Brian thinks the programme's finished, but he knows naught about television, actually. What he does know is he's got thousands and thousands of friends. I feel like Michael Aspel, actually, giving him this. But he's survived in the game, which is a hard game, for so long, it's incredible. And why he's survived is, he's a charming man. And what's more important, he's good at his job.
That's it, I think, lads. That's a wrap.
Well, unfortunately for you, Mr. Moore, that wasn't a wrap. This is from ITV. Now, it's a present for a very special man, and a very special present.
Look at those
It's
signatures.
gorgeous. Tommy Lawton's your hero, which I
Yes.
find staggering, because I scored more goals
Well,
than
that's
him. And every single signature is on there. You're a lovely man.
Stanley Matthews.
Tom Finney. Everything.
Wonderful. Dave Sexton.
Now, we happen to think you're wonderful.
Well, that's...
Wonderful, marvellous, you should care for me.
And a very flattering picture in the middle.
Awful nice, paradise, that's where you belong. You make my life so glamorous. You can't blame me for feeling amorous. Wonderful, marvellous, that you should care for us.
Terrific. Good song.
You're the only commentator that Barbara can listen to.
Well.
Without getting irritated.
Well, I'm delighted to hear that. I'm absolutely choked off by that. It's absolutely... What can I say? I'm over the moon, Brian.